This one is 2.21. Here we have a springboard which is attached with a steel frame through these three springs K1, K2 and K3. The value of K1, K2, K3 is given here. These distances are given here, and there is this person standing here. She has a weight of 620 newtons, and we need to figure out how much is the force transmitted to the steel frame via these connections there. So if you think in terms of a free body diagram, there are three connections there. So there will be a force F1 there, F2 here, and F3 going there, and there will be this force 620 newtons right there. In terms of distances, this is 600 and this is also 600, and this distance from here to here, because this one is 600 here and this one is 300, so this also becomes 300 there. So we can write down the force and moment balance equations. So the force balance in Y is F1 plus F2 plus F3 equals to 620 newtons. Now if I take the moment about this point where spring 1 is attached, I'll get 620 sitting at a distance of 900 mm from here equals to F2 times 600 plus F3 times 1200 mm. So we have 300 common here, so this becomes 1860, 2 times F2, 4 times F3. So we have one equation here and the second one there. Now there are three unknowns, two equations. So again we look for a relationship for deformation. So because of this, originally this plank was like this, and after deformation it will become something like this. So because of these distances, these two are same distances from here. So if this is delta 1, this is delta 3 and this is delta 2, we can see geometrically your delta 2 is going to be an average of your delta 1 and delta 3. So the third equation that we get here will be 2 times delta 2 equals to delta 1 plus delta 3. Now I can substitute the value of delta in terms of forces. So 2 times F2 divided by K2 is equals to F1 by K1 plus F3 by K3. Now K values are given here, but remember this is given in kilonewtons. So when we substitute here, your K2 will be substituted as 21,000 and these two will be 17,000 here. So now we have three equations, three unknowns, so we can solve for these. So your F1 value comes out as 36.63 kilonewtons. Your F2 comes out as 236.72 kilonewtons, and your F3 is 346.63 kilonewtons. So these are the reactions that the steel frame is getting from the spring connections.